Hi, y'all. My name's Little Bit, and this is Stitching, Bitching, and True Crime. I'm the creator of this group, but today I'm here to talk to you about Summer Wells and the things that I have seen, the things that I have thought through this case. So, Mom, Dad, which is a typical one, I'm pretty sure every one of you guys have thought Mom, Dad several times. I drift away from Mom, Dad, and then I go right back to Mom and Dad. So I'm just going to tell you my thoughts on where I'm at. Okay? Okay. So that day they went to the horse pond. Supposedly. That day they went to the horse pond. Uh, we have no proof of that. We just have what Candace says. Well, Candace and Hunter. With that being said, how about the fact, okay, we know they went swimming that day. We know that she supposedly took Summer from the door of Grandma's camper to the front of their house. We know Summer supposedly went down those stairs. Supposedly. Now just track with me. Back. Mom, Dad. Mom, Dad. Mom, Dad. Mom, Dad. Anyway, okay. So, who's to say that one of the boys pushed Summer down those stairs? And finally, when her mom found her, she screamed. Because Summer was already passed. There's a scenario one for you that I've had. Scenario two, Summer went out that back door all by her little self, which we've already been told by Jose she can do this. She followed the dogs off. She followed Lucky to wherever Lucky took her. And then Summer couldn't find her way back home. That's scenario number two that I've had. Scenario number three, Summer fell down the well. Don't know what well, but Summer fell down a well. That's also been up here. So we've got Mom, Dad, the boys, Summer falling down a well, Summer falling the dogs off. I mean, there's so many things that I could see that could have happened to that little girl. And all my questions I have, my main question is, I know when Candace gave her interview with somebody, I don't remember who it was, but with somebody that Candace was talking to, she said the dogs were not there that day. Now, I've heard several interviews from Dawn that says the dogs were there that day. How does Dawn know? Dawn was supposed to be at work, wasn't he? So, these are the little things that goes through my head daily on this case. Is Mom and Dad. Mom, Dad. Um, they did this, they've done that, they're drug addicts, they're alcoholics. Grandma, Grandis, on the other hand, haven't figured out why she hasn't told the truth. She gives out parts of the truth, but she hasn't told the complete truth. I want to know who the uppers are now. I want to know who the lawyers are. Are the lawyers for the boys? Or are the lawyers someone Dawn and Candace went out and got to help protect them through this case? And then we hear about these footsteps, okay? That's where I go back to. She followed the dogs off. She followed those doggies somewhere. People. So we got these footprints. And then you got Jose saying, oh yeah, she always did this. She always did that. Now, I'm not even going to take in consideration what Jose's sick perversion of the whole taking a shower with their dad. Because let me tell you, I took showers and baths with my dad. I took showers and baths with my mother. I took showers and baths with my sister. Okay? So I don't get where the perversion is of that. But yeah, my brain always goes back to mom and daddy. Then we gotta ask myself, why? Why do I constantly go back to mom and dad? Well, because there is a piece of puzzle missing somewhere. And I feel like as soon as I hear that piece of puzzle or see that piece of puzzle, I'm going to know where that piece goes. All you other YouTubers out there who, oh, it's this, oh, it's that, oh, it's this, oh, it's that, conspiracy theorists, everything else. Okay? And all I gotta say is, I keep going back. There's a piece of puzzle somewhere, and I've even talked to my friend Ed about this, and he goes, it's because it's mom and daddy. Look at the parents. Look at the parents. Look at the parents. Mr. Ed Dazzle will tell you, look at the parents. Well, I've been looking at parents for the past, we're in March, so go June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. 9 months. We've looked at mom and dad. Y'all, don't you think it's time to move on from mom and dad? And start looking at other aspects? Like, it could be the fact that Summer did wander off. Summer did fall down a well. Summer did hit her head. Summer followed the dogs. Someone picked that little girl up, carried her off, and harmed her. Okay? Don't take much to hide a 5-year-old body. Just saying. Just saying. Don't come at me sideways because my son's 7, gonna be 8 this year. Haven't hit his body yet, so don't go there. Anyway, don't even. I love my kid. Yeah, I do fight with him, but that's the parent's job, isn't it? To control, to protect, and to love your children. Do I think Darn Candace loved Summer? Maybe not. More likely not. Was Summer a tax cut for him? Probably so. Probably the reason why we have Josie, Wyatt, and the other two. Isn't there 4 boys, 1 girl? Or was it 3 boys, 1 girl? I don't remember. But like the other ones, okay? We don't know if they loved them. Because no one's actually sat down and said, hey, Dawn, or hey, Candace, let's just sit here and chit-chat about the kids. Not Summer. Not just Summer. All the kids. All your beautiful babies that you guys had together. Let's talk about them. Have you? Still think love you chasing, but you should never let Jose out from underneath that porch. Because I think Jose holds a key to what happened to Summer. No, I'm not going to say he was there that day. I'm not going to say he kidnapped Summer and took her away so that we should be in a better place. I'm not going to say that. But I do think he holds that one missing piece, a puzzle. Just the feeling I've got. And his comment about the hide and seek, has hit home. In the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, well, should go hide in that ice chest. We have checked that ice chest, haven't we? Hasn't Ellie checked that refrigerator? Icebox, freezer, whatever the heck it is. Hasn't Ellie checked them? Sorry. I should pause. I really, really should. Uh, my allergies are driving me nuts. So my nose is itching, so that's the reason why I'm holding my nose up like this. Anyway, so I don't get it on the blanket I'm currently working on for my husband's aunt. But everyone has said stuff. I've kept my mouth shut. I even backed off of it when Jay said, all you people who think it's okay. I never said it was okay. But you know what? My dad never molested me. And I followed my daddy everywhere he fucking went. Excuse my language. So my thoughts are, okay, so if someone can get a hold of Dawn and Candace, let them know that I'd like to talk to, oh, sorry, Miss Candace, because it's Mr. Dawn. I'd say it. You probably are going to get out here in Tennessee and going to be going up to Utah. Not my business. No. Not going there. But I do believe that someone holds the key. One little word should trigger the way I feel about this case. Okay? I know I said I was using my YouTube only for the Native American, yada, yada, yada. But at this point with Summer Wells, I want to find Summer. I'm done with all this cutthroat, manipulative, rumor spreading. Oh, hold up. Just a second. Hang on. Before everyone goes off on me, let me say something. I love Jay with the Justice. I love Voices Behind the Wall. I love cracking cases. And I love chasing. BK, I like his personality. I don't like the shit that comes out of his mouth. Okay? That's where I'm with BK. So, what I'm thinking, this just off the wall here. I've heard this about this necklace. Everyone says it's this, it's that, it's this, it's that. That it was this, that it was that. That anyway, all those rumors can go to the south, if you ask me. What I think is, in fact, Dawn and Candace did not have. Sorry, Jays for Justice. I love you. Those are not cremation necklaces. Gotta put that out there. The cross necklace that Dawn's wearing in the one video, or in several videos, is a necklace you buy from a church. Sometimes they're a sobriety necklace. You know, they're different types. They're made with wire wrapped around them. They're made by a prison. People. Ding, ding, ding. Prison. Haven't been able to find Mama Candace's yet. But I guarantee you it's the same type of situation. They spent maybe $10 on those necklaces. Maybe. Or gave a donation of $1 for the necklace. It could have been, Summer seeing the necklace at Walmart as they were going in, because they set up outside Walmart here as they were going in. And Summer seen the necklace and bought it for her daddy. And bought one for her mama. But all they ever asked for is donations at these places. So she could have spent maybe $2 for a necklace apiece for mommy and daddy. Okay, so let's get away from that being a cremation necklace, people. Come on. Use what God gave you. okay? And I know there's some of you out there who thought he said train and said, no, I don't need one. In reality, God said brain. Sorry for being so rude. Sorry for being so blunt. But we've got to work together on this case, people, because if we don't, this case is never going to get solved. It's going to get swept underneath the rug. I wonder what the sheriff has. Don't get me started on that sheriff. Because if Don would have went to jail and stayed in jail when he got in trouble, when he hit Glandis or whoever all he hit that night, you know, this would not be going on. Maybe. We don't know that. Hang on, I can't say for sure. Definitely this would not be going on. Guys, don't quote me on that. Okay? I'm just saying that my husband made the remark, well, is there any way that there was something they were building? You know, is there something that someone was building? And this is my husband. Now, mind you, he goes, is there any way that someone was building something and they had a concrete foundation? And we all know Dawn is a finisher, right? So Dawn knows where all these foundations are being poured, correct? Just food for thought, people. And what did someone do to cause him to get mad at her and hurt her? Well, who's to say he did anything like that? Who's not to say that he did that because when the boys hurt their baby girl, they were afraid one of those boys getting into too much trouble and could want a pin. And trying to give those boys a fighting chance, they just took her and buried her themselves. Not knowing, okay, well, if it was an accident, accidents happen. I always tell my son, accidents happen. 1 second, guys, I don't hear him on his homework, so I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Anyway. You know, I hear that cracking cases are called a fraud. Well, you know what? I don't believe cracking cases are fraud. What I do believe is they bit off a little bit more than what they could chew. But really and truly, I think Allie and Cam are really, really sweet people who are out there to try to do some good. And if I have to go on with anyone else, let's go to how I feel about Chasing Truth. Love her. She's never once tried to steer us in any direction. She's never once tried to say, well, it was mom. Well, it was dad. Well, it was this one. Well, it was that. And I was just kind of like her about the whole Jose thing. I didn't think Jose, whatever he had to say, didn't really matter. That makes sense, guys. That's kind of what I felt about Jose. Whatever he had to say really didn't matter because Jose ain't a key player in this. Well, he may be a key player, guys. He may be. He might have actually been in Kingsport that day. But I crack cases. Love them. Like I said, I think Callie. Wow, Cam and Allie. Hey, you guys, if you're listening, Callie for the two of you. Anyway. Cam and Allie, I don't think they're out there trying to do anything malicious. I don't think they're out there trying to steer us in any way, shape, or form. any which direction. The ones that I think need to be sat down and talked to, you don't want to know. Anyway, so Chasing, I think she's a sweetheart. That Boston sometimes comes out thick. Just like my redneck or my Southern Belle, both of those come out pretty thick from time to time, and I know it. I know it all too well. Anyway, love her. Wouldn't change that channel for nothing. Voices behind the wall. First, love you, Cher. Love you, Mr. Cher. You're both great people. But Mr. Cher, I think you got led down a wrong road. And I think whoever led you down that wrong road was doing it on purpose. And that's just my opinion. I'm kind of like Mr. Cher. My husband's told me to wash my hands of this case for quite some time. Can't seem to do it. Can't seem to want to wash my hands of this case. Like I said, my husband's been done with this case for quite some time now. He's like, the parents just need to tell where she's at and go on. Go do their time, get out, I think, and now I'm going to go on to Jay for Justice. Jennifer, I love you. Roll. Is there a way to back that up? Probably not. Oh well. Anyway, back to Jay for Justice. How I feel about you guys. Or how I feel about you, Jennifer. I love Jennifer. I love Jay. I love what she does. She gets my attention. She holds my attention. And she's pretty good at it. Now, some of the things she does, I don't agree with. It's like the comment about Cam and Allie's family. You know what? Don't put my family in your mouth. You put my family in your mouth, that's when I'm going to come after you personally. And I will attack you personally. Whoever does it, it doesn't matter. I've always said if one of my kids ever came up missing, God, let it never happen, because if it does, I'll be 10 feet underneath prison or jail, because I'm going to be out there hunting my child down, and anyone who was seen with my kid down. The song Let the Body Set the Floor? That's just how psychotic I am. Anyway, just saying. My kids are my number one thing. I couldn't. And that stands for all my kids. My adopted and non-adopted. If something was to happen to one of my babies, God forbid, what the hell will come with it? It won't be my own personal hell, it'll be your own personal hell. Anyway. I just made threats on national TV. So people, if you ever thought about harming my kids, you might just want to back off. Because this is going on YouTube. Anyway. I'm just kidding. I'm joking around. Trying to have a little bit of humor. But in reality, yeah, I would be sitting underneath the prison. Or they make me my own little prison. Because even the guards wouldn't want to have to deal with me after that. Yeah, I'm sorry this has happened. I'm sorry that this has went on as long as it has. But guys, we're all worried about summer. I have not heard any of you guys talk about Angel Overstreet besides me on my Facebook page. So I challenge each and every one of you guys, YouTubers, to go find a new case. Angel's happened a month before Summer's. She was a newborn baby, guys. No, I'm not saying take the line off Summer, because, yeah, I agree, Summer needs to be found. But let's give it a little bit of a rest. You know, beating it in the head for 9 months, don't you think that's enough? And I guarantee you we can find another case out there. I guarantee it. Anyway, back to what I was saying. You know, I have all these little light bulbs going off all the time about what I think. And this scream that has been credited and discredited and credited and discredited by Dawn and Candace. We don't know if it happened or not. Candace, did you scream that day? Did you scream for your baby girl? It's that simple. Do you remember if you screamed or not? If you don't remember, then that's okay. But someone had to have made that scream. Don't worry, guys, it's regular cigarette. I wouldn't take a big, huge hit of dab and blow it all over my screen in front of you guys. Yeah, I would. Don't let me lie to you. Yeah, I would. Yes, I do use medical marijuana. I have lupus, fibromyalgia, Crohn's disease, muscle spasms, which we aren't sure what's causing those. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Anyway. Please leave y'all's thoughts at the end of the comments. I mean, I know I can't comment here. I haven't went on my Facebook page yet and did this. I will put this over on my Facebook page. And I will ask you guys as well. Comments. What do you guys think? Do you think one of the boys could have, or even on Summer's swing, could have been out there swinging her and Summer fell off and hurt herself? Pretty bad, where she was knocked unconscious or something like that. Just my thought. Like I said, to me, Summer fell down a well, and we're never going to find her again. She was chasing that daggum rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. I'm just trying to keep it all real and all happy. So, I mean, in reality, what do you guys think happened? I mean, like I said, I have went from mom and dad to the kids did something. To mommy and daddy are covering up for the kids. To Summer followed the dogs off and fell down a well somewhere. And it may not be on their property. It could be on a property 5 miles down the road. I mean, we're talking about a little kid here. She's off following her dog. Yucky. There's no telling where she could have been. Or where she could have went. So you guys keep in mind what I said. Peace out. Love ya. I would end it with a prayer, but I mean, who am I really praying for? Summer? If you want me to, I can start ending them in prayer. I don't feel a need to right now. But you guys tell me what you think, what you want.